I was going to say about Judy Garland that you might like me. I thought she was a lousy actress.
How can you say that? That's not true. How dare you? She was a brilliant actress.
Was she?
Fantastic.
Well, if you think so, then I'm clearly wrong.
I promise you, you are wrong.
Well, I'm sorry, because I loved her and her way and Liza and all, but I saw Witness for the Prosecution, not that one, the other one, the Nuremberg thing with Burt Lancaster, and to me, her Academy Award-winning scene was phony, surface, all the way through. And at the end of it, Spencer Tracy says, "You may step down."
And you're relieved.
And when he says that, all of acting is in those few words when Spencer Tracy says that.
Well, I didn't see that movie. I guess I mean...
See if you agree with me in that.
I probably do. I don't like acting like that anyway. I like when people are just being on the screen.
I can't,
you know
of course. I hope you understand that I'm not saying she was no good in The Wizard of Oz or any of that stuff.
No,
it's just that when
I
she became a serious actress, all of a sudden...
Well,
Did you get the chance to see her on the stage?
No, never saw her live. I've only ever seen her on film.
I saw her at
But
the
I
Palace.
find her a great inspiration, always on film, because she's there in the moment, and because she's not acting. Do you know what I mean? That's sort of, to me, what...
That's true. I think this was later in her life, but that scene now, which I remember as so moving when I was a tiny boy, looks phony through and through. I'd love you to see it and see if you agree if you ever speak to me again.
Witness for the Prosecution, is it called?
I don't mean that one. I mean, can anyone think of the name of the great Stanley Kramer film, Judgment at Nuremberg?
Judgment at Nuremberg.
I'm happy to hear. There's a piece in The Economist, I think, and it starts, in France, they talk of nothing but OJ. In Germany, it's OJ. All of Europe is fascinated by the trial. In England, everything stops. In Spain, they give up their siesta. If this were true, it would be interesting.
I don't know that it is,
that nobody gives a damn about the trial in Europe. They can't imagine America's interest in it. And I gather that you, like myself, are an addict.
I'm mesmerized by it. I think it's got all the elements of perfect drama. It's a Greek tragedy and a soap opera at the same time, and a courtroom, and everyone's fascinated by courtroom drama anyway, procedural drama. That's what I learned on Prime Suspect, doing Prime Suspect, the television thing I do, is that procedural police work is fascinating to people. The minutiae of police work is as fascinating, if not more so, than the sort of car chases and people jumping out of cars with guns, that idea of police work. They love the minute details of, you know, cigarette ash was found, you know.
The man who solved a crime by finding invisible footsteps on a carpet and convicted a murder by using whatever technique they used for that.
Oh, really?
By the way, do you know forensics? How long do fingerprints last?
I have no idea. I think a long time, I think.
And you're in Prime Suspect?
No, I don't know about this stuff.
What do you think of the fact that this bastard brutally slaughtered 2 people and will probably be acquitted?
I think that history is full of tragedy, and I think it's a great tragedy. I don't feel... And I also think that if he's let off or found guilty, no one will ever be absolutely sure. The thing is shrouded in mystery, even though there are these very clear, you know, obviously circumstantial evidence. Nonetheless, it's somehow shrouded in some incredible mystery.
I want to hear him say it. That I had the ill luck to be bleeding from my left finger on the night they found bloody footprints.
Well, yes,
blood on the
left. It's amazing.
And a few other things. I always want somebody to say, suppose Hitler found the glove. It would still be the glove.
Yes, well, yes, of course.
And even if
and
we're
where
at the
it was. Yes. All of that. All of that.
And of course, the cop who didn't know he was...
But the mystery, I think the great mystery is that a man of great charm, obviously great fame, great wealth, also a man who married a white woman, and that in itself, I think, is, after marrying a black woman, he then married a white woman, and his entree, obviously, into the classic white society.
Yeah.
And that man sitting there, lying, I guess, but maybe not lying. Either way, he becomes extraordinary character. I mean, tragic, Shakespearean, Greek sort of.
Loved not wisely, but too well, maybe.
No,
one's
I
drawn
don't
the
think
Othello
that. I wouldn't.
parallel.
I wish it was as romantic as that, but it's
Yeah.
not.